night in downtown Los Angeles. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, between the Laker girls, the purple and gold, all the banners, all the celebs, you better stay focused.
Ed, are you reading my mind right now? There's a reason why I'm late to the game. Those Hollywood parties, nothing better. But let's get it on the court.
No distractions here tonight. Let's do this thing. The opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
Middleton to Walker. And he buries it.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
It's James controlling the offense to Kyle Kuzma. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
First free throw is good. Two for 2 on that trip. Mitchell with it up top. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. To Turner. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
James into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Philadelphia with the basketball. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
LeBron James, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
To Kemba Walker. Turner. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
Lakers at the controls right now. To Kyle Kuzma. James. LeBron James. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Here comes the screen. Walker. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Danny Green, he's got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. Misses the first. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Mitchell with the basketball. Down by 1. Anthony Davis sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Look, it's still early. Make your opponent work for those possessions. You don't want to start racking up too many personal fouls.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Marcus Smart. Screen coming. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Into the front court comes Rondo. Up by 3. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Mitchell to the basket, but he can't get it to go.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Nothing going here on that drive. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's James controlling the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it in the left corner. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. To shoot for Los Angeles. LeBron James. LeBron James. He's now 5 for 6. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
To James. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Down low, Plumlee. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Here's Rondo with it. Up 5. James to Davis. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Driving right to the basket. Anthony Davis with a piece. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Lopez. Able to convert inside.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. One free throw, count it. It's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8. To Barnes. Nothing going here on that drive. Harrison Barnes missed his first. That one goes.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Los Angeles, they have it. Barnes. Short jumper stays out.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Nothing going here on that drive. James. Beyond the arc for 3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Jaylen Brown is going to get 3 shots here. A career 65% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Second and 3 is good. Whoops, that won't go. We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. It's NBA Monday on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Walker with the basketball. Right now, down 7. To Harrison Barnes. To Walker. Down to 5 on the 24. Just off the mark.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. They trail by 7. It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Kemba Walker trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. LBJ. To Bradley. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Walker into the front court. Down 6. Here comes the screen. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. The jumper's off the mark. Across the timeline comes James. Up 6. No good, and no foul. Barnes to Kemba Walker. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
And here's a next level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
To James. Nothing going here on that drive. James missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
And the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Cook to bring it into the front court. Leads a bucket. Bradley down for McGee. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's now 4 for 6.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Going to launch beyond the arc. That out of his range and no good. It's Cook with the basketball. Lead is 2. Now a pass stolen by the Sixers. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Walker. From long range. Can't connect. It's no good. Cook to bring it into the front court. 2-point advantage. To Bradley. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Bradley. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Gets a shot up off the mark. Brown with it up top. They trail by 2. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
It's Cook with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Bradley. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Shot by Dudley misses. Into the front court, it's Walker. Looking to make something happen. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. James to Bradley. James to Kyle Kuzma. From the painted area, won't go down. Walker to Barnes. To Kemba Walker. 5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Can't connect.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Walker to Middleton. Count the bucket for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Davis. Miles Turner rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Here comes the screen. Anthony Davis able to recover with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening. Changes coming from both sides right now. Rondo with the basketball. Down 2. To James. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Oof. Doesn't look good here, and LA's going to have to make some changes. You hate to see anybody get hurt. That appeared to be a lower body injury.
Philadelphia 76ers are in.
First one goes down. So he hits the first, misses the second. Sixers control it. Walker. Down low, Plumlee. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Rondo into the front court. They're down 3. Bradley to Davis. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Desperation shot here from half court. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The 76ers have the lead, but not by much. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Lakers are still very much in this matchup. And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Bench points.
What I found interesting about that half of basketball is how the momentum stayed high even when the substitutions started coming into the game. These guys coming off the bench, from both benches actually, are doing a great job of making positive contributions.
Player of the half.
Kemba Walker did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Sixers have the basketball. Walker. Probing the defense. Mitchell. That no good. Off the mark. Into the front court comes Rondo. His guys down 3. Here comes the screen. Bradley. To Walker.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
To Middleton. Trying to cash in. Not that time.
So many teams just try to beat you with their offense. Well, your offense can only take you so far. The one thing that's supposed to travel, whether you're home or away, is your defense. That's your staple.
Mitchell with it up top. Leads 3. Anthony Davis pins it. 4th this contest.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Bradley to Kyle Kuzma. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Kyle Kuzma tips it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Whoa, Chris Middleton. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2. Los Angeles has the basketball. To Davis. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Kemba Walker. Anthony Davis with the block. Ooh, 5 now.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis. Walker with the basketball. His guys now trailing by a point. Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Miles Turner swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. Leads 1. Anthony Davis. Huge block. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
And scores, plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis, and a chance at 3.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Anthony Davis at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. To Middleton. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Walker to Turner. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Miles Turner trying to cash in on the 3-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. It's the free throw. Cook to bring it into the front court. His guys now down by a point. To Davis. Knocked loose. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Miles Turner. Here's Davis. Now a step back.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Take stock of the floor to Jaylen Brown. For three. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good. To Davis. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marcus Smart. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. It's Cook with the basketball. Up by 3. To Davis. Nothing going here on that drive. Mason Plumlee sends it away. Lakers recovered. To Lopez. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game, and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Here comes the screen, and hits. Davis with the stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Jaylen Brown. To Harrison Barnes. Lets it fly from long range. That won't go. To Bradley. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Barnes to Jaylen Brown. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark. Cook to bring it into the front court. Leads 5 to Davis. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Anthony Davis at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. One free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. Here comes the screen. Gets a look. Can't hit. 3 quarters down. The Lakers have the lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
To Marcus Smart. Nothing going here on that drive. To Barnes. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. It goes down. He improvises and scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Davis. Knocked loose. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for 2.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
First try at the line, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Sixers control it. Walker to Harrison Barnes. Nothing going here on that drive. Barnes to Walker. Reset here. Let's see what they do. No good and no foul. Harrison Barnes. He's 3 for 7.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Jumper's good.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Here's Rondo with it. Looking to make something happen. To Davis. And he's going to the line to shoot.
No. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Nope. First one does not go. No good. Missed them both. Walker. They work it down to Barnes. Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air. Make that 7.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Anthony Davis sends it away. 8 now.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Rondo with the basketball. He'll run the offense. It's a big finish.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And the slam. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
You know, Ed, usually in timeouts, you see coaches give these rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the player's left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it. He has his team's attention.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To Davis. Has a look. Davis with the finish. How do you stop that?
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Sixers have the basketball. Walker. Trying to cash in. The shot, almost.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Oh, I missed a short one there. Walker into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Nice pass to set things up.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
To Davis. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Rondo into the front court. His team up by 1. Here comes the screen. Bradley to Davis. Turns and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Sizing up the defense. Screen coming. 5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Mitchell. He was all over him. Bradley to Davis. Miles Turner with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Walker to Middleton. Walker. Mitchell. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Into the front court comes Rondo. Leads 3. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Probing the defense. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Mitchell shot off the mark. Kuzma to Davis. Throws it down.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Mitchell with the basketball. The deficit is 6. To Middleton. Here comes the screen. Shot by Tatum won't fall. Lakers ball. Bradley. Now a steal by Philly. Surveys the floor. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Now the Lakers gonna Both teams are making substitutions. To Davis. And throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Walker. Probing the defense. Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Mitchell. Not easy.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
It's Cook with the basketball. Up by 3. Now a pass stolen by the Sixers.
From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you would have wished this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you can do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Quinn Cook trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a two-possession game. Mitchell, defended by Quinn Cook. Walker. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
The Lakers get the victory as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers got the win in a nail-biter. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The 76ers lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. The way they shot the ball was outstanding, but even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Anthony Davis was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.